What's up, everybody? It's your man, man. What's Ryan the General? You got with Chop Burn. What's up, everybody out there? Time. What's going on, y'all? Just want to do this quick live and stuff. I got a little free time today. Shout out to San Miguel TV. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern is planned for me and Neggy Springfield supposed to be on San Miguel TV stream on YouTube. You guys can check that out. Uh, I like to thank all my supporters out there. If you'd like to join the supporters list, you can send a donation to my Cash App here at scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Any amount, leave your name, and I'll shout you out every video that I do from on out. Also, this is a great time to hit the like button, share this video, get some more people watching, and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And don't forget the bell so you get updated when the videos coming out. So, with that, I like to thank Sister P, Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Maggie Springfield, Siberius, Sue, Victor Always, Scary YT Streets, Arcader GT, Bill Hill, Myron Edwards. We got Josh and Sahara Jr. We got San Miguel TV. All right, so let's get this thing going. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna put the link here in the chat. So anybody want to come on and pop their shit today? I got a weirdo that's been like, I don't know, he's bugged out like all in my Facebook Messenger. Yeah. Share this thing. Hey, what's up, Brainstorm? Good to see you up in here. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some of these weirdos. I got a strange one, yo. I got a strange one. He wants to come on. I sent him the link. Hopefully he shows up. I told him he ain't gonna come up on here showing us a bunch of YouTube videos and shit. Okay, here you go. Here. All right. Paste. All right, there goes the link. Anybody want to hop on? Link is in the chat. So, yeah, like I was saying, I got this weird guy. His name is Hosea Bay. I guess he's some type of Hebrew Israelite, Moorish science, all that, like a whole gumbo of like conspiracy theory type stuff. I don't know. He kind of just jumps from one thing to the next. He doesn't make any sense, like most of the cult funkies are and stuff. So he says, "Oh snap, got a new member. Oh snap, that's what's up. That's what's up." I gotta go through a lot of the things up on the thingamajiggy for the members. Um, that's dope though. Got me a new first member, Brainstorm. Oh snap, that's what's up. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So I'm gonna be having some like exclusive videos and stuff just for members. So now I can start doing that. Now I can start doing that. So people just don't be peeking in and stuff want to see the real ill stuff. I get crazy on those videos. So I don't know. There's a lot of cool things I can do with the membership thing. I still gotta go over it. What's up, Nikki? Links in the chat. Oh snap, we got two. We got two members. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh snap. All right, can we get three members? That's what's up. Oh, yeah, this is this guy, Hosea Bay, right? Thank you guys and stuff for joining. Hosea Bay. I don't know how he got on my YouTube, but I think it's Instagram. He's talking because you can use the Facebook Messenger with Instagram. So I don't know how like I got in touch with him or whatever, but dude believes in the whole Agenda 21 thing that's going to be the start of the New World Order. He says the New World Order is starting right now. And I try to explain. I don't know how old this guy is, but I try to explain to him like I heard that about like 10 times in like the last like 20 something years. So like try again, buddy. And there's a whole. I don't have really time, and like you guys could look up that stuff. You could fact check it, and it's a bunch of nonsense. There was actually, I might have did a video on that. I might have did. It was this Agenda 21 file, right? But it was a fake. It was a fraud, and they put that. I forgot what it was and stuff. I got it. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't think I can share from my phone, but I just want to look at it and see what it says. Nah, I can't see it from here. I can't see it from here. But what's that? Go back to the screen here. All right. So, what's up, House of Smoke? What's going on? I see you've been pumping out the videos and stuff. Caught one of yours the other day. So, like, yeah, this dude is like trying to show me this Agenda 21 stuff, right? And I'm like, dude, I want to hear it from you. I don't want to see a YouTube video. You think I'm gonna watch a hour-long YouTube video on a New World Order? Are you serious? Like that shit that I was fucking with when I was in high school, like in the 90s, early 90s. And like I done seen that shit came and gone, came and went back. Like, you know what I mean? Left again and came back again. And now he finally caught wind of it. Oh, you in here. My bad, nigga. Links in the chat. Anybody will come on. My bad, nigga. You in there? Try it again, nigga. Wait. Oh, there you go. I guess I didn't hit the button right. All right. Sure.
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
What's up, man?
I was gonna go live, but then I saw you were live, so I thought I'd jump on.
Yeah, thanks. You see the yeah, I'm talking about this dude. I told you about him with the Agenda 21 thing.
The Agenda 21. What was he saying it is?
Like he wasn't saying nothing himself. He was just like adding on to it. Oh, they're coming, and you're a demon. Like the dude was calling me a demon, saying that he's gonna get all the witch hunters. I'm like, witch hunters, nigga, we witch finders.
So let me get this straight. He didn't have anything to add to whatever.
Right. Absolutely.
That's the thing that makes me kind of weirded out. Is normally you got to like add things to what you're talking about. Like I do that. I come up with stuff that I add things to my own. I give my own twist. Oh shoot! It's only me now. But yeah, when I'm doing conspiracy theory stuff, I try to do my own thing with it.
It's like a real government document saying this.
So he wasn't doing anything.
And it's been proven it's false. No. Okay. This old shit that I seen like in the 90s. Like old stuff. Oh, I'm cussing out here all these kids.
Yeah.
Old stuff I seen in the 90s. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like I already been through this like years ago, decades ago. Just like the whole thing with the vaccine and stuff, right? Like the propaganda that these people put up for that stuff, it's the same thing they did with the polio vaccines back in the day. I meant to do a video on that. I was the last polio survivor is still living, and like he got to live in an iron lung. It looks like a big submarine.
Yeah,
that your whole body is in 24/7. No, they take them out. I think for 45 minutes a day, take them out of it. Yeah, and then they got to put them back in.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. But that's a topic I really I'm gonna leave that one alone because I don't know. What I've heard about this vaccine makes it very different from other vaccines. I don't think it's the same. I don't think you can compare the two. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I was just saying how I don't think the vaccine is like something the one that they have now is not like the ones they've had in the past.
Right. But like the propaganda that they were saying that like it was something to take over the world and the government and it was doing this stuff. It was the same propaganda that people are saying now. Like, you know what I mean, about this one that we have now. I don't want to talk about it too much.
Yeah,
But
I don't either, but it's just I have different views on it, I guess. But that's
yeah,
fine, I get, that's how
right.
things go.
But like it's the same thing. Like I told my father about, the whole Morris thing where you don't have to pay taxes and stuff like that. He already knew about that shit.
Well, I mean,
That's
that's not
all.
the truth. That's not the truth. Well, oh crap! Every time I say something, it's like well, but anyway, yeah. That's not true. You do have to pay taxes.
All my that for years. Like, you know
But
what I mean?
what?
So people
But,
are just taking this conspiracy stuff and recycling it. They're just recycling it. They find something to latch on to, like, you know what I mean? And they'll use that as a step. All the new people, just like I said, Polite does to people, right? He'll do all types of crazy stuff, scam them, and then go away for a little bit, and then come back. And when he come back, it's a whole new list of people, so he can fool. And the people from back in the day, they'll be telling those new people, and the new people won't believe it.
yeah, that's the way cults operate,
Yep,
and
it's crazy. It's like the stick and move tactic.
it is. It's crazy, but what's even crazier is when cults become established, like what I was showing with Islam.
Uh-huh.
Over time, a cult becomes like an established religion, and people
Yeah.
forget how the leader or leaders were, manipulative freaks. It's just a shame. That's the real shame. No. I don't know. Is my internet connection bad? Is
They
that
don't
what?
even got a Wikipedia for it because there's absolutely no sources for it. You know what I mean? Like your stuff got to be like false if you can't make a Wikipedia. So they got it on what is it called, Rational Loki. You ever heard of that?
Rational Loki?
Wilkie. Like
Right?
Wikipedia.
Yeah. Rational Wiki. I've heard of it. Yes,
Yeah.
but you do
So
have to pay. You do have to pay taxes. That's anyone who tells you you don't is trying to get you in some legal trouble.
yep,
They don't have any.
absolutely.
They don't have your best interest at heart, just like any other cult weirdo.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. We got a live one. Come on, hit the button.
Oh, live one? Oh yeah, I saw that. You have to research to know how it works, to know that taxes are not to be paid.
Hey,
No, they are to
that's
be
nah.
paid. They'll come arrest you. That's what they'll do. They'll come arrest you and throw you in jail. Or prison. They'll throw you in prison. Jail is nice. Prison is hell on earth, and that's where they'll send you.
Yep.
You want
Somewhere
to
down the line,
you want to go to
you
the
might get away with it.
you want to go to the earthly equivalent to hell? Good on you.
Yep.
Hurry up and get there.
See, they would have got brainstorm. She said that's the first time she ever heard that. Yep.
It's stupid. You got to
He
pay
said
taxes.
this to go classes you're not to be paid is to trap you in your ignorance. No, it's not. So you don't pay taxes? You don't pay no taxes? Come on, hit the link. We got the link. Let me put it up in here for you.
How is this
You come up
idiot
right
not
here.
in prison? He pays
No,
taxes.
no, they'll let you get away with that shit for a little bit because he don't own nothing. He don't own nothing. That's how you get away with it when you don't own nothing. So if he own a house, or he could live in a state where they don't have like property tax or car taxes and shit. Come to Connecticut with that shit. Come to Connecticut with that bullshit. See what happened. Don't pay your car taxes. See what happens. You won't be able to register your car.
Don't pay your income taxes. See how hard they'll
Yep.
come down.
Yep. Yep. Eventually they're gonna get you. There's people that get away with it for a little while, but eventually they come and get you. And
And
then you're
and
like, oh shit.
and just so people know, that's how they brought down Al Capone.
Yep.
Like you don't. I mean, that man killed people, and they didn't bring him down for that. They brought him down for tax evasion.
So those 77 acres you have, do they have property tax in your state? I read enough to know better than that bullshit you trying to tell me.
Don't you just
Yep.
love it? You love it when these people show up and
He
it's like,
lying
yeah,
anyway. He lying
yeah,
anyway.
he's
Because you
lying.
know he got to pay property tax.
You don't have
You don't pay that property tax. Some states, if you don't pay your property tax, you could go right to the town hall and look on the wall at the people that didn't pay their property tax and pay their taxes, and you own their home. Just like that. Yeah, and you don't pay it, you're a liar. You're a liar. They'll put a lien on your home. You don't pay those taxes, they'll take your home, take your property. And you can sit there and try to fool us on that. I'm a grown man. I know better than that. That exactly that too. Brainstorm. Yep. He come to that. That's the thing where he tries to get up out of here when he says stuff like that. You don't know me. You have your own problem. Now, I ain't got no problem. I pay my taxes, and I ain't got no problem with paying them. And for people like y'all, they should just put y'all somewhere fenced in and don't pay no roads or nothing. Let you drive around in mud. You'd be like a redneck.
That would be a
Be a big
libertarian
pickup truck.
paradise. You know how
Yep.
they think. They think, yeah, we don't need government.
Tell them brainstorm. See, brainstorm. We got people over here that got common sense. Wait, I can't put it up from here. I gotta go on my other thing to put it up. Wait, I think you guys got access to those emojis. See if you guys got hacked. They let me make up to 5 emojis. I only made 3 of them. To burn them up one. I think since you guys are members, that you can use those emojis. There's
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that says common sense. If y'all can put that one up in the chat. Common sense. You
There
know what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
I think that's it.
I ain't got no problem with paying them. You shouldn't either. You reaping the benefits of it. People that pay taxes. So, oh snap. Oh, it just says the word or some shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
damn.
It doesn't show it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, common sense. And this guy's got Javon, like jabbing bullets. So when's your mom gonna come beat your
Killer
rear too?
army. That's the killer army. I had to come up with something I couldn't use.
Couldn't use what we would. Couldn't use option number 1. We went with option number 5. Option number 5, not option number
I
1.
know
But
you lying. Don't pay your property tax. See what happened to your ass. You be looking stupid. Like, yo, get your ass the fuck on out of here. They put that big sign out front of your. Those rural areas and stuff, like the states, like say down south or whatever and stuff, a lot of the property tax is cheap. I was coming behind you to help you with your father's statement. Then you changed the direction. What the hell is you talking about? See, now they want to start talking crazy. Okay, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. No, there wasn't nothing to find that helped me with my father's state. No, my father paid his motherfucking taxes. He know that shit bullshit. Everybody know that shit bullshit. Everybody know that. I know a dude that used to talk about that stuff. Now he said he paid a bill with his social security number, right? And what happened is that it went through, but then it was rejected. So what that is like you scamming. It's almost like you making a false statement or using somebody else's credit card or like, you know what I'm saying, bank account and routing number. You know what I'm saying? So the system took it, but then rejected it. But what it did was him some extra time. to pay his bill. So it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't work. It is like the system takes it and checks it, finds it false, and then rejects it. And you just get a little bit of time, like say they cutting off your shit or something like that. You get a little bit more time. You're
So,
not living nothing.
so yeah,
Show us your license plate. Show us your license plate on your car. Driving down the street. We want to see it. The link's in the chat. We want to see it.
This dude's in a cult, and I know he's in a cult. You know, I can hear it. He's got Muhammad in his name. I mean,
he's not doing it. Know what it is?
Cult
He don't
boy.
watch a zillion YouTube videos. He watched a million YouTube videos, right? And he thinks that is work. He's convinced that it is. So he wants to spread the message.
Yeah, he's not watching the right ones where it shows people who do that crap getting beaten up and dragged into the police car.
Yeah, Negi, I forgot Negi like that shit. When the windshield breaks, yeah, that's Negi shit.
That's my favorite. Not windshield, when the window breaks. When they bust in the window, they open up the door and they're like, "All right, that's it." Gloves
the brainstorm's like, "Shit, I used to do that all the time."
Yeah. This is better. This is better than anything else. Most fun thing I've ever watched. I've watched those for fun.
Look at Brainstorm laughing. She knows she done that a couple of times. Brainstorm, you ever done that?
Boom!
You had to break somebody's windshield, drag them out. Like, come here! You drag them right out the window. Yup. Belly flop him right on the ground. Put them cuffs on him. That's what they gonna do him. He know he lying. He lying. You know damn well he lying. He acting like he don't got no license plate on his car. Yeah, you got a Morris license plate. Look, he gone now. We don't see him now.
I should do a whole video where I just show Morris getting beaten up and just dragged out the car. It'll be better than anything you've ever seen on my channel.
Yep.
I'll just show that. I'll be like, this is what happens when you're a Moor and pulling that 5%. I got my own license plate I made with Crayola.
What's up, Ready? All they asses. The link in the chat, Ready.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
He know damn well he lying about he ain't paying no taxes. Shit.
Taxes.
Yup.
He's good. No tax. I guarantee you the police department knows this man's first and last name.
Yep. He can't even leave his house because he don't want to put no license plate on his car. He got to drive around on the 77 acres.
He's got a Crayola, Model Magic, license plate.
Yep. You can't do shit in Connecticut if you don't pay tax. You can't do nothing. You can't register your car. You can't shit. I don't even think you can sell. You can't sell your car if you didn't pay tax.
I hope he's got a firearm on him, and I hope they bust in his door with a battering ram.
Yeah, you got to pay taxes to get a firearm. Because when you do the application and stuff, you pay taxes on that shit.
Yeah, the word is illegal.
You can't do shit.
Illegal.
What do you do at the store? You tell the people at the store you can't charge me tax. Oh yeah, because he's a Moorish national.
He's a Moorish national.
Moorish some shit.
This is
Moorish sovereign Moorish citizen.
That's it. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck they call themselves.
This is like Christmas. This is like my version of Christmas.
Yep. I just call it dumb nigga. That's what I call it. Dumb nigga.
I love that, but it's terrible though.
Stupid.
I love it when they say
that. It's terrible.
It's like, please say some more stupid stuff, please.
Yep. Look, he gone now. He already know who he dealing with. And Ivory, why you sitting there lying to the people, Ivory? Ivory, you sitting there lying to the people. Come on up on here, Ivory. We can get you today. I told Negi about that shit. I'm like, Ivory up on Facebook talking about Nature Boy dead. You was talking about the other Nature Boy. You talking about Ric Flair.
Yeah. I wish Nature Boy was dead and molding in the ground. I wish he was.
Yep. I was like, that's a good one, though. I give her props for that. I bet people was watching that shit, though. Ivy, why you doing to people like that?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Ready said, are you talking about Hebrew YouTube followers or all cult YouTube followers? All of them. What happened to the dude? What happened to homeboy? The guy that was talking all that shit on the messenger. Wait, let me see. See if this nigga responded. Weird ass motherfucker. Jose Bay or some shit. His name is. Let me see here. Yeah, Jose. Oh, he blocked me. Oh, he finally. I guess he did. I don't see his thing is gone. Come on, jerk. See, he talked all that shit. Now where he at? He saw the shit. We've been on here 20 something minutes, so he definitely got the message. That shit was delivered. Why he lying to the people? Yeah, he was talking about that Corbin Bible, right? So the Corbin Bible is not even. It was something that was made up in the 1990s. That's the oldest thing that they got about this book. It's from the 1990s. It supposedly was given. Some man had it in Scotland. I believe it was Scotland or something like that. And you guys can hear me because I was off the screen. You guys hear me now, right? Hello?
Hey, how you doing? What's up? Can you hear me?
Don't you dare disrespect Ric Flair
Oh,
with that download pill about a business boy and shit. Ric Flair.
Who Ric Flair?
Ric Flair is a wrestler. He's like an old school wrestler. He used to go, woo!
Yeah,
I forgot how he used to do it. You see Ric Flair. You look him up and shit. He's crazy. I actually met Ric Flair before.
I know crazy. I look in the mirror every day.
Woo! Ric Flair.
So yeah, I definitely do know crazy. If I have a mirror, I can find crazy easy.
Yeah, but this jerk with this damn Corbin Bible thing. So it's really an open and closed case because there's actually no sources of this thing ever existing. And they're trying to make claims of it. Basically, what it is like the Mormon copper tablets. It's like some bullshit like that, right? But what's even do they even have the copper tablets? The Mormon tablets.
It's not copper. It's golden plate, and those
That's what it is. Okay.
those conveniently vanished as soon as Justin started getting any questions.
But is there actual? Do they have like the artifact of it?
No, they don't even have the things that he says he used to translate them. The goggles or whatever, the glasses, they're gone.
Yeah. They said the Corbin Bible came with that too, like a seer stone.
They went back up to heaven supposedly, like all these other wacko weirdo. Like, yeah, what happened? Oh yeah, the thing I used to translate the golden tablets just went back up where it came from.
Fucking real.
I don't have any proof of nothing. I just sat here coming up with stuff based on the King James Bible.
So that's what they using. They comparing the Corbin Bible to something like that. They're saying this is the British version of like the Mormon Bible. And they said it was compiled of all Egypt. There's a whole bunch of Egyptian texts and stuff that support it, and they got some of the stuff from the Egyptian text.
Okay. You want to hear something really funny related to that? There was a time when Joseph Smith tried to pass off a Egyptian Book of the Dead as a Book of Abraham.
God damn.
So here's what happened. He got one from a traveling antiques dealer. And he must have got an idea in his head that he was going to convince his followers that this was a book of Abraham. So he's pointing all these illustrations saying, this is Abraham being sacrificed or about to be sacrificed. And his followers like, wow, that's cool. And then someone came along and looked at it and was like, I'm a Egypt expert. I know this is the Book of the Dead. This is what they put in the coffin. And he's like, and then after that, you never hear anything about the Book of Abraham.
No,
It's like that whole thing just went into the shredder. But the thing is, Mormonism to this day,
Try
this,
again.
this is the funny part. This is what you really should be laughing at. Mormonism to this day still tries to explain that there's Hebrew words in the Book of Abraham,
Uh huh.
which is wrong. There are no Hebrew words. It's an Egyptian Book of the Dead, but these people are weird.
Yep. Yeah, they are.
They're
They
weird.
are.
All cults are
Absolutely.
weird. There's no difference between. That's it. I put it in the chat. I wanted to see if anyone would jump at that. We need some Mormons to start, start trying to, like, please try Mormons.
Yep.
Try me. I want to hear their excuses, like why they have Masonic, rituals in their whole, church thing.
And that's another thing that a lot of these people to use. A lot of the Freemasonic like type stuff. And like you got these what they call like clandestine lodges, which are lodges that are pretending to be Freemasons. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Freemasons got their whole thing of what they got. They got a
not
lineage, whether
the
people
word,
want to
yeah,
believe that shit or not.
yeah, not
They got
legitimate, but it's really weird because you got the Grand Orient, which is like a big fake lodge.
yeah, yeah. You got all these like different groups that claim to be it, but they have no ties to the original body of it. Like they got the thing with that dude Kansu that Chris Harris hangs with, that telling everybody he got a doctorate. That shit's crazy. But he's supposed to be a part of one of those lodges, the Amin Ra Lodge of Amin Ra. I'm like, man, if you don't sit your fucking ass down with that dumb ass shit, Lodge of Amin Ra. And I think it's supposed to be the same lodge that they said what's his name? The supposed to be the Egyptian scholar, Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben made his own lodge or some shit. I guess it is supposed to have been that. I think it's supposed to be part of that, but probably not. It's something based in Chicago. It's a bunch of foolishness. I seen it on a web. I think they had a website or something I ran across a while back. But yeah, it's like these people just make up shit as they go. And like this dude talked all this shit. Now he's a no show, and he made it like it's a uh like he got a crew of people, and he said we gonna get you and shit. Whatever that's supposed to mean and shit. But we gonna get you, and we gonna get all the witch hunters and shit. I'm like, I don't know why motherfuckers call say the witch hunter and shit. I'm the witch finder. I don't have to fucking go hunting for nothing, motherfucker. I know where you're at. I know where you're at, and I just go get you. Like, know what I'm saying? Coming to get you. It's coming to take you away. I'm the witch finder general. God damn it. But Rennie, you ain't coming out here. She might be at work. And Ivory, why you hiding, Ivory? Yesterday, tell that lie yesterday. I wanted to watch it. I didn't get a chance to and stuff. I saw that shit. I was like, I thought it was real. I went and looked it up. I ain't find nothing on that shit. I'm like, Ivory's like getting the fool of these motherfuckers like it's April Fools. Um, Tonight's gonna be crazy, Neki, when we go on San Miguel. That should be cool. I just told the people about that earlier. You hear me? You guys hear me? Oh shit. Hello. Hello? Oh, you hear me? Okay, all right, cool. I know that Nagy probably dropped out or something, but yeah. Oh, wait, somebody's in the back. That's Nagy. He's still back. Yeah. All right, he's still on here. I guess he just muted. I can't really see if he's muted or not. Yeah, but what else is going on? The Nature Boy thing. I still didn't drop that video on the woman that that had left like years ago, and she was talking about how Nature Boy had got $300,000 from a member, and I believe that was the white dude that was in Carbonation back in the beginning, and that's how he was able to go to Costa Rica and pay for all this stuff.
Oh, that's ridiculous. All that money.
Yeah. Yep. So there's probably somebody's inheritance or something, and he gave it away to the
And
cult.
and that grosses me out because maybe on some level I'm kind of envious. I wish
On
someone would be
all
like
levels.
on all
That's
levels.
something that was for motherfuckers work for all they goddamn lives to give to you when they die, and you're just gonna go give it to a motherfucker.
I gotta
That's
say
crazy.
I hate Nature Boy, and I really am being legit when I say I wish that man was dead. But for one, I'd get that money. Give me that paper.
Yep. Yep. That's a lot of motherfucking money, yo. Just to be given to a motherfucker. And then, like I
And
said, there was a dude that was in Tour Nights.
he was gonna give Judah $1,000,000 or something.
Yeah, I think it was 2 million. Because
Oh
it,
God.
it was a settlement that's supposed to have been like millions, like for millions, like not no like couple million, like millions. And he told me, I don't want to tell the dude name and all his business and all that shit.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think he goes by a different name on YouTube and stuff. You seen him and stuff. You seen him. He used to be in Tour Nights, and like me and Josh ran him out. I don't know if you remember that dude. He kept bringing up like masonry, like he just kept bringing it up, and Josh, like that was the first time I ever seen Josh flip out.
Wait. He kept bringing up what?
Like masonry,
Oh,
like it was just weird. Like so, we thought he was one, and we on the cult conspiracy shit, so like we was all bugged out on it, and Josh like flipped out on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was waiting to flip on him, but Josh flipped on him. Like I was
That's
just like, oh shit, look at Josh.
the.
I was like, Josh is rare form right now.
I don't know if that's before or after he flipped out on me, but I'm the second time he's probably flipped out.
Oh shit. I do kind of remember him
He did kind
getting
of
you
flip out.
one
He
time.
flipped out
I
for
remember that shit.
It was for a good reason, but it was like at the time I was trying to make a point, but he just didn't let me make the point.
It was out of your ass.
He just jumped. I can't blame him. I have no problem. Now it's water under the bridge, but it's just funny because that's probably the second time he's ever done that.
Oh shit! But I do remember the time with this dude. Like we went in on him. I had that shit recorded too. I don't think I got that shit anymore. I don't know where that shit went.
Yeah,
But that was crazy. Like we went in on him for like over an hour. Dude just sitting there just taking all the shit.
Yeah, but what was he saying about Freemasonry?
It was like he was trying to, how Judah was like, oh, this isn't Kabbalah, this isn't Freemasonry, and shit like, and he kept basically asking questions and stuff, and like trying to associate the Temple Man shit, which we didn't know what the fuck it was, because it wasn't no goddamn Temple Man, right? Well, not Judah's version.
Yeah, not the imposter.
It was like
guys.
It was just weird. He was just acting mad suspect, and he was like in the military and shit. So this dude was like some kind of like spy, like kind of like this weird, like you know what I mean? Like maybe some kind of like. Damn, I was looking at Josh like, damn, I didn't know you had it in you. This is usually my department.
Yeah, he just knew how to hold it back. He's a good dude.
Like when you yelled at Hadassah.
Oh yeah, of course. Like
Hadassah was one of the worst. She should be on here right now. I wonder where fucking Hammerhead Hadassah's at.
I don't know. I don't want to deal with her anymore these days. I know
you don't. You
I jump,
can't. You can't deal with her.
I'll jump out the window before I deal with that woman.
Oh, yeah, we go back to Dasa in a second. But
Me,
Brainstorm asks, what's any? I don't know anything about Nature Boy. Nature Boy is a cult leader for a group called Carbon Nation, and basically what they teach is like a bunch of metaphysical, like black shit. Like they saying like melanin is powerful and it's in tune with the nature and all this stuff. So basically, long story short, he fooled a whole bunch of people that he's basically their savior. Like he's like the new Christ, and he's teaching them how to live within tune of the earth. So it's like for people that like lived in the city or like had some stressful like this jacked up lives, and they feel that they can fix everything by living out in the wilderness, um,
yeah,
eating fruits, and
but
being vegan.
ultimately, what that man was doing is he was doing all kinds of weirdness. Like his son was in the room when he was having sex with his wife.
Yeah,
Like
like he said like
that's
he
not
lets his
going back to nature. That's this man is he's that kind of offender.
Yup. And he made all his members walk around naked. Like they went to Costa Rica. Someone like gave them some land or something in Costa Rica, but they went there illegally. So like they went there and just never left. You know, like you can't just go in the country and stay as long as you want and stuff. So they was living out in the jungle in Costa Rica, like on this land, and they had a house, but the members weren't allowed to live in the house, only him. And they had to sleep in tents. They had to go to the bathroom, like on trees and stuff like that. And they had to eat vegan food. So they was basically just eating mangoes and stuff off the trees and stuff all day. It was a bunch of foolishness. So he now says that he's God in the flesh, and the people believe it.
Yeah, a lot. He should be locked up. He should be on
From
a list.
Canada, find
He
her,
should be.
and they found out she was with him, and they said that that black man kidnapped her. Ass on the next plane back. So like, yeah. So he's. I did a couple of videos on him a few weeks ago. I should you can watch those and stuff. Just see like just the little bit that I show of him, and see like who this man is and how he manipulates people. He had women like bowing down to him. There's all types of crazy sexual like type of stuff was going on. It's real crazy. It's real crazy. But back to Hammerhead Adasa. Hammerhead Adasa was one of the real uh conspiracy theorist people. And she was just like straight up plumb crazy. Um she was like the Peru. No. Remember this, Nikki? She
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that
Sorry.
Israel is in Peru.
Yeah. Jerusalem is in
And she
Peru,
said they made the maps backwards. They said the white man made the maps backwards.
and she is a white looking Jew.
Yeah, her. Well, she probably lying about that. She said her mother was Jewish and her father is Haitian, but she claimed Native American.
Haitian. So she's like Alazar.
That was funny.
It's like
And he
Alaz.
just, I just called that dog. All of a sudden, I just see the. I was like, oh shit! It was a toy. Like, no, even I thought it was like a real dog at first. And the kid,
Oh, yeah. So she's like Alazar Bon Loya.
shit, that was funny. But yeah, she tried to say that white man made the maps backwards. That when you going east, you really going west, and that Israel was in Peru, and then when the wilderness, when they're gonna go escape captivity, they be going in the wilderness. They're gonna go down to Peru. That woman was straight crazy. She tried to
Go on up
convince
to
me that she was an angel.
Yeah, going up to Mexico. Oh, angel? She said she's an angel?
Yeah, dog. Yeah. She
She's
said
like,
she was.
yeah,
How do
I'm an
you know I
angel.
wasn't sent by the Most High? That I'm one of the Most High's Alahayim and all the fucking crazy shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, bitch, you out your goddamn mind. And from when she started that, I was like, no, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, she was cool for literally like 24 hours. After that, she started hitting me with the craziness. And like, it was like she was trying to control me, like to say that I believe that stuff. Like just because she a girl and stuff. Well, actually she was like a dude, but I suppose I was gonna submit, like I was some thirsty nigga and shit, and was just gonna sit there and go along with that shit.
Oh yeah, that whole
That's like somebody
yes,
allowing.
whatever you say, Queen.
Yeah, exactly. That was she was looking for. I was like, bitch, you crazy. Like they'll say just like I do Lacquer Black and shit. Like shit.
Liquor
Lacquer Black did that. Yeah, Lacquer Black crazy as summer bitch. Talking about people all day. She crazy as all hell. She tried to say that the subway shooter was a killer. She made a video said the killer, the subway, Brooklyn's subway killer, and like kill these people and shit. I'm like, you dumbass, like you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker ain't kill nobody. What are you talking about? She always got some weird shit to say, like. But yeah, she bugged the fuck out, just like Hammerhead. But she not as bad as Hammerhead or Dawson. Hammerhead or Dawson, you can't even talk to her. I
Yeah,
gotta release that video though. I
yeah.
mean that audio that I got.
You got to release the audio of her saying that she was talking about some chick like, "Ooh, I'd hit that" or something.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yo, I couldn't believe that shit. Yo, I was like, oh my god. I was like, those. It solved everything. All the little questions I had in the back of my head about it, yo, it solved everything with that statement. I
Yeah,
was like, damn.
she was
But
like, crazy. And there was multiple reasons why I wanted her out. I
audio,
mean, there were multiple
you hear me
reasons.
telling her, this is how I see you. This is how I look
Oh shoot. Well, yeah, of course.
at you like a dude. Like I'm like you straight up like a dude. I said, what dude wear a do rag and like pelly jacket, leather pelly jackets? What woman wears that shit? Like you see a woman with a do rag on.
She was
Like a
weird, and
woman
that's
do
one
rag
of the
on.
reasons I wanted her out. Because she was weird. I wanted her out because her son was hanging around all the time and getting on my nerves. And
Oh, he was the worst.
I really was starting to get
You made
mad.
him cry. We
That's the
asked him like,
reason
what,
why
what would you like to do? We were trying to be cool with him, like
that almost made me want to flip out. I'm telling you, I came real close.
years old. I'm like, what 10, 11-year-old kid don't know how to ride a goddamn bicycle?
If
Like
he's
you
in
ain't never brought this. I was like, you ever had a bike? He like, no. I'm like, well, goddamn. I like how a kid ain't got no goddamn bicycle.
that's dumb, but whatever.
You know, some kids like you get them a bike and they just don't care nothing about the bike and don't ride the bike. But every damn kid know how to. I learned late how to ride a bicycle. I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was going into first grade. Most kids they in like kindergarten. Right?
Yeah. But that's
That
crazy. I
junk's
mean,
crazy.
she
Like
she was
when we
she
said
was crazy.
you don't know how to ride a bike, he just started crying.
Yeah, she was just crazy annoying, but whatever. I don't know the both of them. And he would always defend his mom. He'd be in the chat defending his mom no matter what wickedness she was doing.
Oh, Yosef father is coming to see me. This I like that nigga ain't coming to see you and shit. Why is you talking to me anyway? If that's what it is. Why are you even talking to me in the first place? Because you lying all the way around. We know
Yeah,
what you
that's
like.
yeah, shameless. Yeah, shameless woman. God, as a dog. Woof woof.
Yo, that's the illest scripture, yo. That's the illest scripture. That's how you get like most of the women, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, African goddess? Um, so
Barking
that's
dog.
crazy. Like that's one of the go-tos, like with women say a shameless woman should be counted as a dog. Like you like, oh shit, a woman see that, like that's in the Bible.
Yeah, that's not the one that they like. They don't like that one.
Yep.
But then again, if
Woo.
you're out there as a camp, you're probably gonna be using that one more than anything.
Yep. And
You
it's
know,
a shame for a woman to speak in the church. That she should learn anything. Let her learn from her
in
husband.
silence. Yeah, exactly.
Yup. Being
That's right.
silent on subjection.
That's
Oh
right.
like, damn.
That's right.
Yup, that's right. That cut right through. When a woman don't want nothing to do with the Bible after you show them that shit. Yeah, that's how you get them right there. They piss you off, you just run that shit till you run those scriptures, and then you be like, damn. And you know you winning once you read that shit. You winning.
That's like a one hit kill.
Yup, yup. Yeah, that's how it went down. You hearing all this African goddess?
Oh shoot. She
She
probably
she
doesn't.
knows
She probably doesn't like us
I don't know
anymore.
what she can say it, but I say she know unseen soldier.
Oh, you
Yup,
mean you mean the one that nobody's ever seen
yup.
ever?
Yeah, I guess there's people that seen him, but nobody really know him. Like Lacquer Black never knew his name. He messed with Lacquer Black, didn't even know his name.
But the
Do
thing
you
is,
know like is real name African goddess? You don't have to say it here. We don't need to know it, but like just to like you know what I mean? Because a lot of Hebrew Israelites get away with shit like that. They'll tell somebody that same case with Jeremiah Jewah with Tia. She known him as Jeremiah. Took him to Christmas parties. That's funny though. To the Hebrew Israelite Christmas parties. So took him to Christmas party. Everybody knew him as Jeremiah, but his real name was Anton. Jeremiah was his YouTube like Facebook name. Just made it up. And like you something happened, that's all you got. Oh, my name is Tazalakia. My name is, you know what I'm saying? Azalalawan.
now, here's the funny thing. Imagine if he had actually used his first name but put Levy at the end. So he'd be like, "Yeah, my name's Anton Levy."
Yep. I've got it. Did you look it up?
And
Oh, she got the reason I said, oh, what's the name said that he didn't have a real name because he looked it up. You couldn't find no trace of the name. I forgot the name what it was, but I tried finding it too, and like it all came back to some dead dude in like North Carolina that was like way older. It was crazy. Well, but Lack of Back is crazy, so you can't take everything that she said as like, you know what I'm saying, the truth. But some of the shit that she said, I believe, because I heard you say some of the things. Like, oh, I forgot how it went. I don't know if it was you saying it or he was saying it or something about you. It was on the Clyde Diva. I know you and Clyde don't see eye to eye and stuff, but
oh yeah, yeah.
that's what I got out of it. I was just like, yo, this is like the same scenario as when he was with Lacquer Black. Like it was the same type of thing going on. What it was is his tactic, how he was talking about it. Like how he talked about Lacquer Black was kind of like the same thing as how he was saying about like you on there, which is kind of weird. That it drew up a red flag. So like I was like, damn. So Lacquer Black was about
Well,
some of the stuff was believable too, because like that was people doing the cult. And Lacquer Black wasn't like in the cult or the
but yeah, here's the funny thing about it all is that you'll have like people that smoke crack, but occasionally they'll have
and
moments
how
of
other
like,
Israelites when they
yeah,
dealing with
so
certain people,
that's cool.
whatever, certain scenarios and stuff. Because it's all predictable with Hebrew Israelites. Like everything's predictable. It's like it's real predictable. Because they join a cult, they can all make the same move. You put this situation before them, the end result is always going to be the same. That's if they truly following what the cult says. Yeah, but that nigga, he didn't follow none of that shit. As far as I know,
Oh shoot, it's just me up here. Oh, that's always fun. Anyway, oh yeah, welcome back.
No, what Tia calls him OJ 7,000.
OJ 7000. Because now,
Yeah.
he's like OJ. He's like in prison like
Yup.
OJ. Only the difference is
Yup. OJ
when
7,000.
OJ was getting chased by the police, everyone was treating it like it was a football game. You know, cheering him on as he's running, and now nobody would do that for JJ 7000. They'd be like, catch him, get him.
Yup. Yup.
Never in
OJ
J.
7,000. But like, I can't wait to that. His next court date is the 16th of next month. So I'm looking forward to that shit. They're supposed to start the free trial or whatever. So I guess all the evidence and everything's all going to be set on the table and everything.
Well,
He all set.
here's kind of a joke scenario, but I can imagine he would actually pull this type of thing because cult leaders do this too.
Uh-huh.
He'll go in there and be like, "I'm crazy. I'm not competent. I'm not competent to proceed. I don't understand what's going on." He starts
Boogity, woogity, woogity, woogity.
He'll start talking to people that aren't there. He'll be like,
Start
help me,
pooping on the
help me.
floor.
Yeah, no, that's actually no joke. I remember reading the craziest thing I've ever read in my life. This guy went into a courtroom and he literally pooped on the courtroom floor.
Wow.
That's not even a joke. That's not even me trying to make like a ha funny joke. That worked.
They're like, yeah, he crazy.
It worked because even if he was faking, you'd have to be crazy to do something as stupid as that.
Yep. These people are nuts, but like he has no remorse for any of it. The only thing that nigga remorse is joining that damn dating site. For this thing wouldn't happen.
I got caught. That's the only thing I have remorse about is I got caught.
Yep. And this ain't the first time. I would like to see some paperwork on his last offense for doing this. Like, what happened?
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for them meddling Israelite catches.
Yep. So, African God, as you said, never in Judah Nazareth Bible study or whatever you call it, but for the messy stuff. So I guess, he was just around, for all nobody missed nothing with the Judah Nazareth Bible study though. Nobody missed nothing with that. That's what people want to call it. Yeah, like he was never like even in like none of the chats that we had. Like he would just be. I remember he was doing the side nigga TV thing and stuff. But like that's all he good for, really. That's all the nigga good for. And like he doesn't apply none of that stuff to himself. Like the standards that he tries to hold people at, he can't hold himself to those standards. Like he talked about Sarnetta and said, "What about your niece?" and stuff like right because I remember I did the video where he said that it's he knew that his niece ran away with Polite at 14 and stuff. I said nobody ain't do. Why nobody ain't do nothing? I said all of their ass is supposed to be in jail for allowing that shit to happen.
Yo, we gotta stop. We gotta stop calling that dude's name Judah Nazareth. His new name is Corey Field Negro.
You said Corey Field Negro.
I said Corey. That's his new name is Corey Fields.
Corey Fields. I'll use that one. Corey Fields. Corey Fields.
Go. So now he don't even have the cool name that I gave him.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you named him.
I gave that dude the name, so I'm taking it away.
Yep. Unbelievable. He sold out the whole. He sold out the whole black race. Yo. He's sold out. He sold out. He really did. He really did. He really did. He really sold out. And all the junk that he taught. And he trying to like make the thing he trying to keep it alive. He trying to do lessons now.
Yeah. And here's the funny part. Here's the funny thing. He would say things without me prompting him. Like he'd say, yeah, we're gonna line up all our people. We're gonna ask some questions like, what's the best thing for black people? And if someone says Kemet, they're gonna get a bullet in the head. And I'm just like,
Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah,
You remember that?
I remember when Judah said that.
I
Judah
forgot
said he was
all
gonna shoot
about
people
that.
for not giving the right answer. I remember it because my reaction to it was so like I was laughing, but I was like, is this man crazy?
All right, yeah, I hear you now.
I'm like, I don't know. I picked the wrong horse.
You hear me?
I hear you. Can you hear me? That boy nuts. Like he crazy. Like old Corey, crazy. Yo, can you hear me?
All right, I hear you now.
Okay.
I hear you
Yeah, I
now.
was just saying that dude crazy. He's crazy. He'd say stuff like that all the time, and I would just laugh because I was like, really, man? It's like, man, you shouldn't be saying that kind of crazy stuff. And he's like, I beat it. And I'm like, I backed the wrong horse. I totally backed the wrong horse on this one, boys. That's my bad. Like shoot. Imagine being in my shoes. Yeah, it's just crazy that he used to say that kind of wild stuff with no prompting whatsoever.
There you go. You nailed it, African goddess.
Yeah,
You nailed that shit.
Judah Nazi Yara.
No, she talking about Unseen. Yeah, he's one too. Like he made up that stuff about black or black having what was it, like syphilis or some shit like that. One of those type of STDs. And black or black, she even showed me her paperwork on it. She cleaned everything.
That's
Clean with everything.
that
Yep. And he made a video on that saying all that stuff about it. But what was weird about it, I'm like, y'all broke up like 10 years ago. They were saying, like, why is you still talking about her? Like that's crazy.
yeah,
Just like
all kinds of crazy stuff.
the chick Necro Nikki, right? That has a YouTube channel. They going in on her. There was some girl that was
That sounds pretty messed up.
this person. And I'm like, why is y'all all mad about y'all exes and stuff? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I came in my ex's house and he was watching her on computer and shit. So I'm like, shit, that should be telling you something. That should be you telling. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, why are you going? Like, I'm telling Unseen. I'm like, yo, that's weird, dude. He said, oh, you try to talk to Black or Black. Like, no, I didn't. Hell no. If you looked at our Facebook Messenger, all I'm doing is talking shit to Black or Black. Like, you dumb as fucking all hell. Ain't nobody trying to believe that stupid shit you trying to tell me. That's all conversations would go like every day. I was like, now you got some more dumb shit to tell me today? That's all you're gonna see. That's all you're gonna see. You go, oh, what dumb shit you got to tell me today? Talk about I want Black or Black. I was like, and I'm like, if I did, like, why do you care? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why do you care? This is 10 years, y'all relationship was 10 years ago. Why do you care? Weirdo. Like, I was like, yo, this shit is weird. Yup.
Yeah,
That was the day. That was the day that the whole thing got started with that Israelite elect. Remember that dude?
Oh yeah, I do.
You see what we did with him? We made his ass go sit the fuck down somewhere.
I got him with that video, you know.
Unseen even had to go sit. Like, I thought he was fucking with me. He was gonna teach me a lesson or something. I was waiting for that, and I'm like, God damn! I just made some common sense videos, and I guess that nigga moved on to something else.
Yeah, yeah,
I forced him to stick up for Judah. I'm like,
yeah,
yo, you supposed to be a Torah Knight. You got that stupid cube shit on your avatar, nigga. So you got to hold it down. We held it down for Torah Knights. Maybe that's why he wasn't a Torah Knight, because he couldn't hold shit down. So
yeah.
explain why
Speaking of
Judah.
that, yeah, speaking of that, I'm just gonna get off and it's been real though. Take care,
Yep.
man.
Oh yeah, you got some burning to do and shit.
I
I
got
already
to
know.
burn up another coat. You know.
Yep. Yep. I got you, Neggy. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about to get up off here in a
I got
second
good
too.
internet now, so there's no excuses. All right, so I'll
Yep.
see you, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, African goddess. That's crazy. Yep. Neggy Springfield, y'all go check out his channel and stuff. Oh yeah, and thanks again for the new members. Got brainstorm and Neggy Springfield and new members. That's what's up. So y'all got the special badges. I gotta make another badge for you guys instead of that like S looking thing, like half a swastika looking weird looking thing on the screen. But yeah, shit is crazy, yo. These niggas is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy, but you gotta make the best of it. But I don't know if I'll be making videos forcing them to stand up to his Hebrew Israelite this. Cause that's what I said. Cause I told Clyde Diva, and Clyde Diva like kind of looked at him like, I know y'all be beefing and shit, but she see the bullshit in the motherfucker. She see the bullshit. I was going in on him that day. I didn't know who you was and stuff, but I might have said some out of pocket shit in the chat too, maybe. but I was just going off of what he was saying. I was like, yo, this dude a fraud. Like, if he's supposed to hold on his Hebrew Israelite stuff down, like I say, he trying to hold people to standards. Oh, you don't follow the Torah. I was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to follow it. I don't have to line myself up with it. You do. Because you say that you in this code, you Hebrew Israelite, you supposed to be standing up to it. You supposed to be following it. If not, God can kill you. That's the way it goes. That's the doctrine. If you don't follow, God will kill you. So he must be want to die or something, because he not following. Sit there, a man get caught with all that homosexual stuff. Now I ain't got no problem with homosexuals, whatever, but they do. That's why I make the video. They do. I don't have no problem with them. They do. So if they have the problem with it and they make it publicly known, and that you sit next to them, you sit next to them, and it's been proven. And expose these people, I expose them according to their doctrine. That's how I expose them. So that would make them look even worse, because I'm exposing them to their doctrine. Just like when we left Torah Nights. We left Torah Nights because Judah didn't follow the Hebrew Israelite doctrine. I went to him personally about the matter. I grabbed another brother. He went to him. He didn't listen. Then the whole congregation came to him. He put us out, but we put him out. Everybody will tell you that. Me, Josh, Nagy, Trey Tell, and stuff. We were Torah Knights. That's who we were. We are the original Torah Knights. Like, nobody fucked with us. Like, you couldn't do nothing with us. Like me, those videos I'm making on Judah, maybe would have been making them shits when I was back over here. None of that shit would have been coming out. And like, you know what I mean? We'll be defending it. At least defended it. If the shit's some bullshit, we have defended some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be able to defend it. At least make an attempt at it. You know what I mean? So like, it's crazy. Sad. It's sad. These people are sad. All these people are sad. Like this dude, he did all that barking for the last 3 days. I sent him the link. And he was just on the thing. I see when he was just last on, he was talking like, let's do it today and all this stuff, right? I asked him for a time and date. I didn't get an exact time and date. All I got was a bunch of crazy talk. You gonna pay and you a demon and all this crazy stuff. I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. Go for a ride with your car and no license plate. The people are absolutely nuts, thinking he's a Moor. I'm like, dude, blacks were slaves to the Moorish Empire. They were slaves to the Moorish Empire. So like, I don't even know where y'all even get this stuff from. They'll believe anything, yo. They'll only argue with women. What's the name? That you say he ain't gay? I know that. I know. What's the name? Said. Uh, she was on the phone with him, and it sounded like he was messing with some man or something. That was one of the Lacquer Black things. And Lacquer Black said that he would, before he messed with a man, he would use a dildo, not to be speaking vulgar or shit, but that's what he said. I was like, Lacquer Black, you a fool, yo, you crazy. Lacquer Black is crazy. I'm surprised you and Lacquer Black ain't teamed up yet. She crazy as shit though. But she'll be fun getting on that nigga though. She got all types of crazy shit. Black. She tried to tell Black and try all this cult stuff. Where are y'all cult funky people out here trying to defend y'all shit? Where y'all at? Back in the day, they used to always try to come on my show, and they would just get beat up. So I guess nobody trying to do it no more. Yup, that's nice, brainstorm. Oh, I didn't. Buddy Lee. Who's Buddy Lee? I never heard of Buddy Lee. That's like a whole like the group that like I guess that his little circle and stuff. Like I don't really know too much about that. I know Lacquer Black, not Lacquer Black. Clyde Diva is somehow associated with some of that stuff. But like, yeah, I'm totally out of that whole loop. I try to make my own little wave, like you know what I mean. Try to make my own little wave. But they got these little circles on YouTube and stuff. Some of these people just be like looking horrible. They better be glad I don't come over there. Shit. This shit, I was like, damn, this shit's too easy. And people just like believe like anything. These people like just believe anything. Oh. But yeah, like I said, I gotta go on San Miguel's TV tonight. I don't know what he gonna be talking about. I wonder where he at. Why is he not on here? Oh wow. Yeah, I gotta see that. Yeah, I gotta see that. I went in, did you see the video when I went in on both of them? I think that video I forgot what it was called. But I had live streamed all night. I did like an 8-hour live stream. And then I got wind of this thing, like it was he made a video on me. I'm just like, the video not even good. Like at least come up with some real stuff. Like, you know what I mean? I'll laugh at people. If somebody made a video on me and like it was good, I'll laugh at it. I'll think it'd be cool. Like the only person that's ever got me was like she lied and stuff, but it was funny, like how she did it. And Negi made it even funnier. What's her name? Sister Nandy. If any of y'all familiar with her, Sister Nanny did a video on me because I embarrassed her on her own channel. She tried to tell me that the state of California was making it legal for pedophiles and stuff to mess with children and stuff. It was like in the law that they put in place had nothing at all to do with it. And like I showed her that she had no reading comprehension, like she didn't even know how to read. Like it was bad. It was bad. And I didn't even come on there to do that. They just turned it into that. All of a sudden they want to go in on me and stuff. I'm like, okay, well I could defend what I'm saying. Like I ain't got no problem. And Craig shrugs. Well, I wonder where Craig shrugs at. You know I'm gonna get him for not being up on here. But Craig shrugs was with me. He saw it. Craig was like, damn, you ain't had to beat her up on our own show. I was like, I wasn't trying to. I came on there just to let the people know about the Colts and stuff and get my ass on off there. And they try to set me up on there. The setup did not work, failed royally. And then she tried some other tactics and it didn't work. Yeah, he got a cash app a motherfucker to go on they shit and talk that dumb shit. And know what I say too? I'm like, who cares about all that stuff? It's not like y'all celebrities, like, know what I'm saying? And it's not like y'all YouTube creators. Like Lacquer Black does her thing now. I guess she had a channel before. Lacquer Black was a YouTube like person. But I'm just like, this is like a regular relationship, old relationship. I'm like, you talking about Lacquer Black about some shit that was like 10 years ago. Like, who the fuck gives a fuck about that shit? Like, nobody care about that shit. Like, it's you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you saw Netter or you like, I don't know, anybody like that got like a couple like 10,000 or whatever subscribers or something, or million subscribers, that the world will want to care about what you and Lacquer Black did. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just stupid. And even for him to go up on there about you. So like I was just like, yo, that's like weird. Like, that's your personal life. Like, you putting that out on YouTube, like, that's weird. Like, why does he has to go on a public YouTube platform to speak on his personal life? And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like really nothing to talk about. Like, anyway, he made his own self look bad. He made his own self look bad. Yeah, it's crazy. Wait, somebody up on here? Oh, my bad. This thing don't make the bloop. It don't make the bloop sound no more.
Peace,
All
Killer
right, there you
B.
go.
How you doing?
Good, good, good. Glad to have you up on here. Welcome.
Yeah, you know what? I don't. I haven't hooked up with LB for the simple fact is that's their situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was before my time. I have nothing to do with that. Now, like the brothers had told him, dude, how many panels are you going to hit regarding, you know, her, meaning me, and your seed?
Yeah.
You know, they got on him about that. It's just like he wants, if someone does something to him, he's going to turn around and do something back, or vice
Yep.
versa. And it's
You
like,
can't help it.
no, nobody said your name, and that was called out. Then because you get caught up in your word play, you know, you get called out on that. You get called out by me within our conversations. You yell, you scream, you holler, and then when you threaten me, no, I don't take like kindly to threats.
He
But
threatened you?
you know I'll shoot you, so you know not to come nowhere near around me.
That's right. There you go. There you
You
go.
know I don't give a darn about your seed. So now you're trying to slander me by trying to say I was with another man. No, you don't want to take responsibility. Fine. I
Yeah.
excluded you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you contacted me, it's only about YouTube BS. I don't got time for that.
Right. Right.
I'm carrying a child, and this child's gonna come into this world, and you ain't gonna know nothing about it. For the simple fact is, I don't got time for YouTube.
Yeah. Right. It's time to grow up and
Now you
face
sit back
reality.
and you make it perfectly clear that okay, yeah, it was planned. We talked about marriage, all that kind of stuff, you know. So now all of a sudden, because we have a baby on the way, you want to deny it? All right, cool, dude.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine. The lies that you told and spilled, you know, the games, cool, whatever. But when real brothers
Wow.
got on him, you know, he turned around and left for a minute. Yet now you come back and you want to start in on me again.
Right.
It's like, dude,
Well,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where I live. None of my houses that I own, you do not have my address.
yeah, that's crazy.
You know, I told my sister RE, I told her the play that was finna happen. She didn't want to
Right.
believe me at first. Now she sees it. She like, dang, I said, RE,
That's
you forget I'm an attorney. I have to turn around and decipher different people's sentences, statements, words. This is what I do in court. This is what I get paid for. And I told her everything that happened and was going to happen off of his words. And she was
yeah.
like, damn, sis, I apologize. I forget. You know,
Wow. So you're an
I,
attorney?
yes.
Oh, he done fucked up. This is another nigga go.
And mind you, you know what I'm saying? As I told him in the beginning, I'm not going to bash you. I am going to talk on my pregnancy. You know, women do that.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Never once did we say his name. I called him sperm donor. That's all he is to me.
Yeah.
If I
Wow.
had known, like I did tell him, if I had a known you was playing these games, I would have boarded it. I sure would have.
Wow.
Because this
That's a
type of crap
shame, man. Like,
I've never been through. And then he wonders why I go to my sister RE. I go to my sister RE because she's been through this 4 times with different baby daddies. I've never been through this. Through all my 9 children was with one man, my husband,
wow.
who is deceased, passed away in 2008.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear about that. Wow.
You know, so I'm like, wow, I've never had to go through nothing like this.
Unbelievable. Yeah, these men, they can't stand. They don't want to stand on nothing. They just want to play all day. It's always this playing and game. And that's what I noticed about him. Like it's just a mind game. He wants to play with everybody. Everything he does, like I notice, it's just like some kind of mind game that he's trying to play on people. And I'm like, dude, you're not even making sense of like what you saying. But like
Exactly.
that's crazy. Yeah.
And all that, you know, he gay and oh, you probably don't even know his name, his real name. I was on the truck with him. When you pull up to the station where you're dropping off at, you have to give your information. I do know his name. I do know his birthday. I do know his age. You know, it's just like, come on now. All that bull crap of, oh, he's gay and this, that, and the third. No, he's not. I wish people stop putting that label on people's backs, especially our black men, you know, with that R word and that pedo stuff. Oh, no, y'all need
He
to
got
stop
locked up
that
on.
mess.
Yep.
Huh?
Got the same thing Nature Boy went down on with the same thing. That was one of his charges. Put like
Right,
sexual stuff without a person's permission, like on the internet.
right. But here you have normal people, you know what I'm saying? And either women or men sitting back putting these different labels on people's back that are serious. Don't do
Yeah.
that. You don't have no
Yep.
proof of it, solid proof, not made up stuff. Don't do that.
Right. Absolutely. And that's what they do all day long. And I say you supposed to be following this book, your little book that you follow. You supposed to be following that. But here you are, you breaking every damn rule in that book with no shame.
And I
All
agree.
people that consider themselves Christians or Muslims, whatever, they go off
Whatever.
here, they do things and
Exactly.
stuff, but
Right.
not just saying this is what I'm going to do right now.
Right.
I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. You looked it
What
right
I,
in the face, and I asked them the same question: what your God says about a person that bears false witness? And they never
exactly.
answered. They never answer it. I should
They
have
can't.
any Hebrew Israelite up with that. That's all I have to ask them. They will not answer that thing for nothing. But if
Just
it's
like
somebody that
drinking,
don't know it,
smoking weed, all that kind of stuff. They want to take bits and pieces out of this book, and I don't care which book you want to talk about,
yep,
to use to their own satisfaction within life.
yep,
They misconstrued everything that's in that book. And again, I don't care
everything
which
that.
book that you're reading from. To me,
Yep,
it's a man-written book.
yeah. And these people take it. They want to live it out. They want to bring all of us back to the damn Iron Age. They want us to walk around with sheets and animal skins and stuff. They like the movie Caveman back in the day. They want us to live back in those days.
I guess, I mean, of course, there's no perfect relationship, but I
Uh-huh.
can say with me and my husband, we respected one another to the point of there was no jealousy because we go out. He's a man. He's going to look at other women, but he knows who
Uh-huh.
he's coming home to. I'm a woman.
Right.
I'm going to look at other men, but I know who I'm going home to.
Yep. Yep.
We didn't have no trust issue. We didn't have no jealousy issues. When he said
Yeah, but
something, he would wait for a moment. And I'll give you an example. When I first started my law practice, and I turned around and was working late all the time. And I did it for like 5-6 days straight. Call, what I'm saying?
like they never
Respect,
even heard of that book.
respect. Call home. Hey, babe, I'll be home late tonight. He waited
Yeah.
the 5-6 days. Like that 7th, 8th day, he turned
Yeah.
around and he said, this isn't going to work anymore. At the end of the day, you're my wife first. You're the kid's mother second. We need you at home. I said, okay.
Yep.
All I could do was respect that because he came to me about it.
Right. Right.
As the head of the household, as my husband, as my children's father.
Right.
He didn't like it. He stated his case, and he was right about it.
Yeah.
All I could do is respect that.
Yep.
We had another situation because we both were working in the same city. And he said, you know what? Can't do this. Because he was a police officer. He then became a detective. Okay. So I'm an attorney. We're in the same city working. He said, no, can't do that. Because it'd be a conflict of interest if we had a case that he had to be a witness to and I had to defend.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So he went totally different city and worked there. That way our paths would never cross on that aspect.
Right. And that's the right thing to do. That's for everybody. Yep.
He was the one that turned around and said, nope, I'll take the 2-hour drive every morning.
Wow.
I don't want you getting up 2 hours ahead and driving, to work. I'd rather me be on the highway. Okay, fine. All I can do as the wife, as the woman beside him, is respect it and be obedient to it.
Yeah. And that's cool. Like a lot of men wouldn't think like that for their wives and stuff. It'll be like me. Yep. So y'all had a good relationship. You had a strong relationship. Yep.
Exactly. And that's
you mess around these niggas out here though. And that what you ran into. Unfortunately.
Right.
Unfortunately.
But again, all that BS of, putting jackets on people and all that kind of stuff. No. Not gonna do that.
Yep. I asked him, like, what you sitting up on Clyde Diva show for anyway? I said that's against Torah. She be up there with and brawl and stuff like that. I'm not saying that nothing against her for it, but I'm saying Hebrew Israelites not even supposed to be around women like that. Not even
I,
be around them like that.
oh,
So
see, I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
you breaking the book right there just by bringing your ass up on there. I told Clyde even. She said, what? I said, yeah, he supposed to look at you as a dog. She said, what? And then
Oh,
she
wow.
tried to confront their asses about that shit. And then the niggas fell back. Like,
Oh, wow.
down. Yep.
Wow. I didn't even know that. See,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
how
know.
like nah. Like I used to go to the strip bar, right? I learned under Great Millstone. Like they one of the craziest, most ratchetest Israelites out there. But our doctrine was you can mess with women of another nation, but you can't make her your wife. You just do whatever you want to do with her. You can get rid of her when you want to get rid of her. But if it's a woman of your nation, a black, Latino, Hispanic, whatever, and you with her and you have sex with her, that's your wife. If you leave that woman, you wicked. God gonna kill you. And unless she did something that, according to law, is for you could divorce her. Other than that, you have to stay with her. And none of that would have been allowed. Any
Wow.
Hebrew Israelite group out there would have been on his head for what he did. They would have been on his head. Except some of them, if you didn't want to join the cult. If you didn't want to join the cult, some of them would be like, yeah, well, you can't be unequally yoked or whatever. I forgot how they said it. So they would say, oh, you could get rid of her. That's we had a sister named Mary Bennett. She went through that with IUIC, and the cult made him divorce his wife. She was like, good. She said, I ain't joining
What
that
is,
shit.
okay, what is IU? What did you just say?
IUIC, Israel United in Christ. Those are the people, Israelites that wear the purple uniforms.
Okay, what's the ISP UKDC? What is that?
The ISUPK, that's
You went out, brother. Can't hear you.
Israel, where all these other groups came out. The leaders of all those other groups all came out of
No,
that
you
one
went out.
church.
You went out for a
But
minute. I didn't hear what you said.
there's a new ISUPK. Um, the ISUPK is the Israelite Church of Universal Practical Knowledge. That's the original church. All the groups, GMS, Israel United in Christ, GOCC, all these other groups, all the leaders of those groups all came out of that church. It was either they got kicked out or there was some kind of disagreement and they got put out and they started their own cults. That's what they all come from, that original one. But the ISUPK now is a spinoff from the original. It's really not. They got the original name, but they're not the original church. The leader of
Oh,
the church is one of he was a high ranking elder in the church in the original, but he fell off after 2000 and then came back and took the old name. But the old church changed their name to the Israelite Church of God and Jesus Christ, where they had this man called the Comforter,
oh no, you just threw
Tazadakia.
me way over in left field, brother. See, that's just as bad as these Christian, Baptist, Methodist.
Oh,
Uh,
it's worse.
all.
It's
Oh my.
worse.
See, I
You know,
can't.
you go to church, right? And you pay your tithes,
No, I
and at the
don't.
end of the year, but you know the people that do. But at
Yeah,
the end of the year, they gave them a receipt so they could take it off on their taxes, right? You
correct,
get a little tax write-off thing, right? So
correct.
what they was doing in Israelite Church of God of Jesus Christ, they were saying we don't have a 501c3, so we're not nonprofit. Um, and so your tithes money, they was making them pay 40% tithes, 40%, not 10. And your tithes supposed to be after your expenses, 10% after your expenses. No, they want it before all of that. So these people were going broke, giving 40% of their paycheck to the church every week. If they don't do it, God gonna kill them. So they on you. Oh, you didn't pay your tithes last.
Wow, wow. You're in and out, brother. Couldn't hear you.
Damn it. Hold on. You still hear me?
Now I do.
You
Yes,
still hear me?
yes. Now can't hear you. No. I hear the background.
right, I'm back. My bad. Bush Apatya. What the hell? Yeah, I'm back, yo. My bad. My battery died for some reason, but I had juice left up on there. So I came back here. I hate my screen go though. Oh dang it. Yeah, I can't even see my damn screen. All right, there you go. All right, I can see now. Thought I could. All right. So how do you become a member? I think it's a join button on there. It's like a join button. It should be next to my avatar at the top. I think. Hey, Necro Nikki. I spoke on you. If you're still here, I spoke on you a little while ago. Thanks for stopping by. Just talking about you today. Brace was like, bye. Oh no, I gotta go. I'm only got 5% left on my phone. So bye. Clear Enix. Clear Enix. Musha Patya. Goddamn. Well, I'm about to be Musha Patya like in a little bit. That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I got me some Super Mario Brothers. If anybody know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. I'm about to be Musha Patya in a little bit. I was gonna be Musha Patya coming on here, but I said nah. Yeah, YT Scary YT Screens. You hit the join button on the thing on the top of the screen. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't actually see my YouTube channel. But yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. All the people in the chat, Scary YT Streets, Clear Enix. I think that's saying that right. Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Scary YT Streets, African Goddess. Sorry, African Goddess. My battery died. Necro Nikki, Nagy Springfield. Who else we had up in here? It won't let me scroll all the way up. Maybe it will. Somebody else was up in here. Forgot who it was. Rennie, Javon Muhammad with his crazy ass and shit. He was like, it's too hot up in this motherfucking shit. Yep, that was it. So I did my shout out things. Anybody else would like to become on the supporters list, you can send a donation to my Cash App and I'll shout you out every video. If you'd like to become a member, you hit the join button at the top of the screen next to my avatar. Here's my Cash App here. I got a super chat the other day. Shout out to Hugh Streets just give me the super chat. That was my first super chat. And what else we got going on? That sucked though. My phone died, but I had juice on that shit, so I had to go all the way home, charge it up a little bit, and so I could close this thing up so it don't be running all night. What else I had to say? Oh shit, gotta put this back up. Oh, what's up? What the fuck? What's going on here? What the hell did I just do? Okay, all right. Oh, I can make the thing bigger, I guess. I don't know, whatever. What else I had to say? Oh yeah, y'all can still check me out later tonight on San Miguel TV's channel. Damn, I missed Necronic. I wanted her to come on. See if she want to talk about the thing that was going on. You guys go check out her channel too. She got a dope channel. She do the ASMR, I believe it's called. I think that's how you pronounce it. ASMR. Hear all the wild sounds. So, yeah, I'm about to get up off and stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Killer B, the Witchfinder General. You got a witch, I'll burn their asses up. Peace. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Oh, somebody just commented. God damn. Wait. Somebody in here? I know, I'm horrible with the phone. I'm horrible with the phone. He worse than me with the phone. All right, scary YT Streets. Yeah, it should be at the top of the thing. Like when it shows the channel, the title of the video. Right under that, you should see something that says join. That's how you become a member. But with that, y'all, I'm up out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Catch me out on San Miguel TV tonight. Peace. At 9 o'clock Eastern time.